Yo, what is up guys? This is Mark. We're back with another Ultra Vegito video. Today we're going to be taking a look at 2 Ultra Vegito videos today, and then on Wednesday we're going to have another 2, so 4 in total this week, just to catch up at least a little bit, right? So title of today's video is indeed Ultra Vegito kills Beerus, God of Universe 7. God of Destruction of Universe 7, right? So that's what we're going to be looking at today. If you guys did not see the last episode, we saw Vegito and Gogeta battling out the 2 fusions going head to head. They both have their Ultra form, but we saw Vegito actually unlock a higher Ultra form. I forgot what I think somebody told me what it was called, but I forgot what it was called, right? I'm just gonna call it Ultra form 2. That's just what I'm gonna call it right now, but we did see that Vegito, he can control apparitions now. He basically just beat Gogeta, basically tore his arm off, all this craziness, but they like when they defuse, they still have both their arms, right? So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what Vegito can do, and let's get on to the reaction. Let's go.
So our story continues with Ultra Vegito in his new mysterious form, staring straight into the eyes of a nothing short of petrified Beerus. But unyieldingly, with a maniacal smile, Vegito lets out, "What's wrong, Beerus? I thought you said you were going to make me break more than just a sweat. Where's all that bravado now, Destroyer? Silent in the face of the man who just defeated your beloved
Beerus? Beerus, this is a stronger Beerus and he still just can't keep up. That's crazy."
While Beerus, who is still just reeling from Vegito, somehow surviving half his face being erased, just mutters, there's
okay, so Beerus in the last episode hit him with some God of Destruction thing, right? And then it hit him, it basically like God of Destruction fist. It hit him in the face, his half his face started hakkaiing, and then one of the time rings, I guess, gave him like a extra life, and then it restored it, I guess.
What are you? You are no Saiyan, that's for certain. How? How could anyone, let alone a mortal, reverse their own erasure? Never in all my years have I witnessed anything like that. At least, not since Lucif. Strangely mentioning a character we'd never heard before up until this point in the Dragon Ball universe.
Okay.
Is within the mind of Beerus, a memory
so
of
was Lucif immortal or something?
Begins to arise. Now sweating from just a simple comparison and thought about this Lucif character, Beerus adds,
okay.
No, I should never mention that name again. Whatever you did, it has to be something completely different. But Vegito, hearing the sudden mention of this random figure, who seemingly is striking fear into even Beerus, immediately piques his interest.
Vegito's new form does look pretty nice, doesn't it?
Lucif. Now who the hell is that, Beerus?
He has no eyebrows.
Another one of you pathetic gods I need to run through? Or is it an angel? Either way, judging from the way you're reacting, you must be strong. I can't wait to make his energy mine. Before instantly, without any forewarning, Ultra Vegito launches his right hand towards Beerus. And just like that, wraps his fingers around the throat.
We kind of saw this in the thumbnail, right? this scene right here.
As Beerus is then manhandled and lifted effortlessly into the air by his neck, still squirming, but just remaining markedly silent. As Vegito stares, almost waiting for some hint of retaliation, just like he did with Gogeta.
Okay.
But eventually, Beerus remains
he's just gonna sit there and just stay choked, I guess.
This and the uncharacteristic submissive behavior and questions.
Yeah.
Not even going to try and fight back, Beerus?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
That's not like you. Or at least the Beerus I knew from my timeline. Seems this version of you is all talk and no action. What a disappointment. Maybe it's time you return to nothingness from which you started. No use in you using any more of this universe's oxygen. Every dog has its day, I guess, and your turn to be put down has come now, hasn't it? But with just the slightest pushback, Beerus finally shows just a semblance of anger, before then letting out, "Say what you want, God Killer, but I've lived long enough to know when I've been beat. I'm not a battle-thirsty Saiyan like Goku or Vegeta, and I refuse to embarrass myself against a foe far stronger than I. Just take my energy and kill as you plan. But before you do, just tell me one thing. Tell me how you were able to reverse your own erasure, the Destroyer's Hakai."
Okay.
Beerus-sama! But before anything could be said in response by Vegito, from a distance,
so Beerus is like, you know, I'm at peace. I'm at peace now. You know, I've been sleeping for a long time, but I kind of want to go back to sleep again. Okay, I want to go back to sleep.
Slain my brothers and sisters, but I will not allow the same fate for this universe. Instantly then beginning his own attack on the unsuspecting fused Saiyan. Whis! A look of anger doesn't come across Vegito's face, however, remembering internally the soft spot he has for Whis out of all the gods, the only one who eventually saved him. Letting out, "Old friend, I know this version of you may be confused now, but trust me, this is for the best. I suggest you cool down for a little while." Before then mysteriously waving the fingers of his left hand upwards. No, it can't be! Lord Belmont!
Wait, what?
Shockingly, despite being kicked straight in half earlier by Beerus, the ghostly apparition of Belmont still remains, grabbing onto Whis'
Are he still cut in half? grabbing his arm? Grabbing his leg.
Whis, looking down from the corner of his eye at what was once one of the 12 divine destroyers of the multiverse, is momentarily held still, thinking in uncomfort, "If I let this go on any longer, is this ungodly husk what Lord Beerus will become too?" What? But regardless of whether
there's Margarita. Listen, Whis, you don't have that much time to think, so you might as well, I don't know, do something. Or just sit back, relax, and let Beerus accept his fate. I mean, that works too, right?
Godkiller's victims, Ketela and Whis' sister, Margarita. The added sight of now even his sister in particular brings about a blue hue on even the blue-faced Whis, as he, just like Beerus, begins to be reminded of a certain figure, thinking inside, "This power, these abilities, this is complete blasphemy that should not exist. Beerus-sama has never been more right. This kind of evil and unholiness has only ever been seen once before, only by him." As we too see within the angel's mind,
who the hell is that? Who the hell is that?
Representation of a maniacally smiling figure.
That looks scary. What the hell is that?
And ironically, as the scene moves back to Vegito, he too is now smirking demonically at Whis and says, "Chill out, will you, Whis? For someone named after whiskey, you aren't very laid back, are you? Relax. Beerus is already in my hands, and you know all too well that the moment I close my grasp and break his neck, you'll lose all your powers anyway. Don't you, Whis?" Huh? How? But of course, once
yeah, I mean, he already knows all this stuff anyway. Right? He already knows. You can only
wonder in fear. How could a mortal know that? Information available only to the gods. Or is that just something he figured out after slaughtering the destroyers? Vegito, now done with his interaction with the petrified Still Whist though, then turns his attention back to Beerus, saying, sorry about that. You gods never seem to have any manners, do you? But back to your question. I guess I can show you some mercy and grant you your final request.
Okay.
To which, and now almost biting his tongue, an annoying Beerus responds, how gracious of you, God Killer.
Was he still getting choked? He's still getting choked that hard?
Saying, as you may or may not know already, just like non-destroyers can also wield a Hakai, it's possible for any destroyer, or even mortal for that matter, to push back a Hakai if it's weak enough, or if their own power far exceeds the user. But that is only as the Hakai is happening, before it has erased anything. I still remember one time that punk Frieza hit me with one. I think it was given to him by Sidra, but I survived regardless, and unscathed, just through sheer power alone.
That was before it started erasing.
With understanding the abilities of destruction. But once a body begins to erase, you'd be right. There is no coming back. Not unless a time ring is used. When Rumchi erased me not too long ago, I let him destroy almost my entire body. Just so I could test the abilities of the time rings. And it worked like a charm, but not without a little sacrifice. I figured out that every time I did this, the time ring I would use would become far weaker, more brittle on my finger. And so when I used it against you, it eventually erased in return for saving me. Seems each time ring only allows me 2 uses when it comes to escaping death, whatever it may be. And now, I only have 4 rings and 8 lives left. I planned on saving all 5 for the Grand Priest and Zeno, but now I'm 1 life down, all because of you. Just another reason why I should be taking yours right now. The time rings have that ability? How could a Saiyan discover such a thing that the Kais could not? Lucifer, could he too have? Oi! Stop daydreaming, Scooby.
I mean, but like no god destruction is erasing Kais, because then that would erase themselves. Right? So,
my truth.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Let me just get an audience first. As Vegito looks towards the direction of 2 familiar figures in the distance.
Wait, what does
none other than God of
Destruction? Does he still want some kind of like truth from Beerus? Like, what does Vegito even want to know at this point? I mean, he already knows what Beerus has done. Does he just want to like? What does he just want to go ahead and confirm or something?
Wakey, wakey. Uncle Beerus has a story to tell. As instantly, Vegito then lifts his arm.
Oh wait, is he gonna force Beerus to tell them?
And Goku raise in the air.
Uncle Beerus, okay.
Wait! What are you doing? Leave those 2 alone. It's me who you want, is it not? But as we zoom in on the 2 lifeless bodies, Vegito persists as each of them becomes coated in a strange purple aura.
Yeah, like they're unconscious right now. Like they got
slowly but surely coming closer and closer to Beerus. Huh? What? You 2? Until eventually they reach just where the duo are, and the energy coating them disappears. Finally, we're all back together. we're like a big old happy family. In fact, now you can watch as I give these two weaklings a little present.
Okay.
No! You wouldn't! Don't! But regardless, without a hint of hesitation,
he called them
Vegito
weaklings.
fires off callously a ball of powerful
Imagine
energy.
calling yourself from
And
a
as it
different time
strikes
on
on
a
the two
weakling.
helpless
It's kinda
and
funny.
unconscious Saiyans, neither Goku nor Vegeta utter a word, as they become enveloped in a light and appear by all accounts to now be in the process of being erased completely forever. But inexplicably,
Okay.
mid-attack,
Bro, our just little twists in these videos is kind of funny, bro.
Perhaps subconsciously
It makes it
trying
seem
to
like something else is
survive,
gonna happen
or could
before it
be
actually happens.
something
Right?
else?
Okay, so Vegito
Kakarot,
gave them some
my
energy. Okay?
It's back. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect Vegito
Right,
to kill
Vegeta.
like basically
happened?
himself, sort of, right?
But eventually,
I just
now
don't expect
standing,
that to happen.
completely conscious and feeling rejuvenated, it is instead revealed that Vegito in classic DB style had given the two some of his power to revive them. Vegito! But eventually, as the two look up to see Ultra Vegito still standing there, and with Beerus in his grip no less, the two are quick to get back into fighting stances, not knowing it was him who even brought them back. Vegeta! He's still here! And look, he's got Beerus already! We need to do something! To which
Do
Vegito
something like
goes
what?
back.
Solar flare? like what are you gonna
Tell me
do?
something that obvious, Kakarot! I'm ready!
You know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to see.
Just enough energy
GT
to bear.
Vegeta with the mustache, bro.
And you
That's what
really
I'm ready to
think
see.
you're going to stop me? Get real.
I want to see Vegito with a
Vegeta
mustache.
closes his fist unceremoniously, leading to Goku and Vegeta instantly then slamming their arms down to their side, fixed in place like
Okay,
statues,
so like the energy he
under the
gave
complete
them,
control of
I guess it's also like controlling
As Goku mutters out,
energy. Okay, I mean that
"What
actually makes sense though,
is
right?
this? I
Like
can't
energy you
move my
give to
body.
somebody, you can control it. So that makes sense.
Guy, I think his energy is causing this. Damn it! Only bright side is, at least, I'm not fused with you again.
Okay.
Ultra Vegeta,
Alright,
meanwhile,
that's all
though,
Vegeta-
watches
Vegeta's
on
worried
at how
about, bro.
helpless the two are, smirking.
I don't know why he
Before
hates it so
saying,
much. Like,
Now, boys.
I guess he
no
doesn't
need
want Goku to
fidget.
see
You won't have to be
the
here
naughty
too
things
long.
that him and
Beerus will be
Bulma have
short
done.
and
Like, I
sweet
don't
with his
know.
Story. The story of Planet Vegeta's destruction. Planet Vegeta? What are you talking about?
Here we
Even
go.
Vegeta, of course, now more intrigued than ever.
Here we go with Vegeta.
As Beerus
Wait, Planet
now
Vegeta's
seemingly
destruction?
accepts the dire situation
Come on,
and
bro.
relieved at least that
Come
Goku
on.
and Vegeta were not erased, then lets out. Fine. I'm done with all of this. I will tell you the truth. And just like that, with no other choice, Beerus then began explaining the true story of his involvement with Vegeta. and
Based on a
Saiyans from
true
the beginning.
story.
Yes,
Alright, let's go.
It is true. It was I who ordered Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta. It was I who ordered the death of all 5 million men, women, and children who occupied it. And I did it for my own gain.
Okay.
The Destroyer's final goal is to seek out and create the next god that will rule. And you, Vegeta, were that candidate. You were always meant to be this universe's next god. And if destroying your entire species was the way to do it, then that is what I would do. And I would do it again. And yes, that means that you too, Goku, were never even supposed to exist. Almost immediately, the two Saiyans are then left shell-shocked by this information. With these two versions of Goku and Vegeta having never heard anything remotely
Raditz and Appo's still alive, so.
But Beerus, no way.
But yeah.
Maybe Vegeta was right about you. You are a demon. You.
Here we go, Vegeta.
Damn cat! I trusted you! I introduced you to my family! And you were the one responsible for my family and mother's death! And simultaneously, in the heat of the moment, both Goku and Vegeta begin to feel rage build within them.
Well, I understand Vegeta feeling rage. I'm not sure why Goku's feeling a lot of rage, because I mean, he doesn't really care about Planet Vegeta anyway.
This god Vegito had come to warn them about,
especially since this GT Goku shouldn't even know about Bardock, but I mean, especially Vegeta, I mean, yeah, he definitely would be mad.
Whatever was trapping them, and begin to surround themselves in lightning as their power levels spike and their destroyer garbs rip off, as if symbolically representing their resignation from being destroyers anymore. What's this? But Vegeta, noticing this, can't help but think, they should barely be able to move, yet they broke through my energy. I guess you can really never underestimate a Saiyan's rage.
Yeah.
But regardless, now knowing that Vegito and Goku were now rightfully back on his side, Vegito turns to Beerus and says,
this is cool.
Well,
this is cool to see that they're back on his side and stuff like that.
Anymore, Beerus. Welcome to the club. But if no one has any more complaints, I guess it's time I added a new god to my victim list. For your crimes, for being complicit in erasing my home planet like it meant nothing, you will pay, Beerus. And this time, it will be no accident. To which Beerus, looking down with a face
and this time,
with fear,
it won't be an accident. Like, okay. Okay, Vegeta.
Before just like that, seemingly being a man of his word, Vegito begins forcefully absorbing the destruction energy straight out of Beerus, as his eyes close and his head sinks further and further down into unconsciousness and ultimately death. Until in an unexpected twist, Vegito just lets go with both his arms, as the now weakened Beerus, in a confused state, just falls slowly. Before landing on one knee, as if barely left with a percent of energy.
Okay, so he took like pretty much 99% of his energy, it seems like. Okay.
What is the meaning of this? Why did you stop, God Killer? To which Vegito, who no longer even needs to look at the former destroyer, stares into the palm of his hand and cryptically lets out, I've taken what I need. That's why, Beerus. You are no destroyer anymore. Your Hakai energy is all mine. And I have no reason to kill you personally, as I am not the one you wronged. The Beerus of my timeline is the one who wronged me, and he has already died by my hand. Your fate should now lie in the hands of those.
That's interesting. So basically what he's saying is he already killed Beerus already in his timeline. Because like obviously he's not going to kill the gods of this timeline. He's only worried about his own timeline. So he already killed...
He's coming!
He already killed Beerus of his timeline.
Yet again, the two get back into
but he just wanted this timeline's Beerus energy, who's even stronger than his one was, right?
Just as ominously as ever, lifts his hand up slowly and begins saying, still wary of me? I don't blame you. After all, I need your power too. Before with a more relaxed face, Vegito reveals, but not in the way I needed, Beerus. As Gogeta, you are a true rival to me, and strength like yours is just what I will need when I eventually face the Grand Priest in Zeno. You know my story. I don't need to repeat myself. And having just heard what even your beloved Beerus did, you know too that there is no more place for these gods to rule over us. Like insignificant beings that can be erased whenever they deem fit. Join me. Give me your summoning button, and when the time comes, battle together with me like we first planned. Huh? Join you? After you nearly killed us? Got to be kidding.
I mean, what do you mean? Like, you know, hey, you try to kill me first, bro. What you mean?
Be another lie. But Goku, despite Vegeta's words, looks into Vegito's eyes and reacts entirely different, saying, "So, that's what you want. So you're going to one day fight this Grand Priest guy. And you want our help? He must be pretty strong then." And if he's
yeah.
strong,
yeah, I'm assuming he is. Okay.
As Goku then reaches into his sash and takes out the summoning button.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go to sleep. I thought he was gonna go unconscious for a second. You can count me in. Like, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Like, what the hell? Like, he just fell asleep or something. He went unconscious. Okay, but now he went to grab that summoning button.
The two saints
Okay.
shake hands with Goku looking and saying, "The next time you see us, you can bet we'll be a whole lot stronger. So after we're done with that priest guy, get ready for a rematch." Which a smiling Vegito responds,
Wait, so also, you know what I just realized?
Kakarot.
Since they have to fuse into Gogeta, then does that mean Goku turns into Super Saiyan 4 first? And then they fuse into Super Saiyan 4 and then become Ultra? Because he has to be Super Saiyan 4 so he can grow taller, right?
Leaving Goku and Vegeta to say goodbye back.
Yeah, so they have to fuse as Super Saiyan 4s. And then transform into Ultra. Okay.
However, the scene then changes to
okay, but Beerus is still alive for now, at least in the GT timeline, right?
A strange new planet. But as we zoom in, three familiar figures are spotted. One Saiyan, one God, and the other angel.
Is that Kaba? You can instantly tell by his clothing. Yeah.
Lord Chumpa,
the skinniness and the clothing. That's how you can tell, bro. He needs to probably go to the gym a little bit.
Hey, kid,
he needs to bulk up.
Just how slow do you plan on being? We've been walking for ages.
And then there's Champa. He needs to go like on a little cut.
I do something I regret. To which the young Kaba nervously replies, I don't think he'd like that too much, Lord Champa, but I promise you, we're almost there. And Bodos, watching the two interact, then adds, "Yes, my lord, try not to push our young friend here. After all, he is doing us a favor. We shall meet the king in due time. Besides, I think all this walking is good for your weight loss."
For your weight loss.
Funny, Bodos. Very funny.
Yeah, I think this is good for your weight
to the
loss.
angel
Man.
breaking out in laughter as Champa comedically makes a bratty face back at her. It's not long after, though, that eventually the trio reach the doors of a large castle and open its huge and regal doors. And as Champa's face peers through, he comments, "Finally! Now where is my trump card?" And inside, looking remarkably unimpressed, is the king of Sadala, sitting with his head resting on his
those
fist,
real skulls,
and on
bro?
top of a throne encrusted with what seems like skulls, perhaps from his own victims. Champa, though, smiling, courteously then begins, "Well, if it isn't the famed king of Sadala, It's been a long time, but we meet
King
again.
Sadala.
And this time,
I know you look familiar to King
ask of.
Vegeta.
Gods! There appears to be a fat stray cat in my throne room. Remove him at once before he pees everywhere!
Bro, what?
What? Leaving Chomper completely gobsmacked as he hears the king's interruption, not knowing
He's
if
a
he's
fat
joking
stray
or
cat.
not. While
Get
a
him out before he
red-faced and
pees.
embarrassed Vegito covers her mouth, trying her best to not burst out laughing. While Cabba, interestingly, looks just as embarrassed, but in a completely different way. Oh god, why must he be like this? He's got less manners than cauliflower.
Oh, really?
Listen, you! Enough of your silly jokes! I need your help! We have a god killer on the loose, and I want the strongest Saiyans alive to join me in battling them!
Okay.
But the king, who still remains
so they are on
uninviting,
Planet Sadala,
just
right?
responds back. A god killer? Do I look like one of your ridiculous gods? Why would I care at all for your problems? Get out of here! You're disturbing my silence, Garfield. By hearing this, Chomper finally loses his
Yeah, I knew he's gonna get mad, bro. Why is he talking to him like that?
Palm, he replies, "Why you? Fine. If you want to be so useless to me, then I suppose you and this whole planet doesn't need to be here anymore. Prepare to be erased!" What? No, Lord Chomper, please, no! Leaving Cabba to expectantly
prepare to be erased! No! Guys, bro, chill out.
Thinking on what he should do now before letting out. Do it. Like I would give a damn. I spend all my days in this damn castle bored out of my mind, while my men go out saving weaklings across the universe.
Damn, bored out of his mind.
Anything to live for? Do me a favor and erase us quickly, Tubby. I can be barely bothered to breathe anymore.
Oh yeah, that's the GOAT. Yes, reverse psychology, King Sadala. That's my GOAT, bro.
Stunned into silence.
Yeah, bro, right then and there, bro. Reverse psychology. Go ahead, Chomper. Just get it over with already, man. I'm done. Done anyway.
Been nice.
Boom. See.
Continuing on his stance of complete.
Go ahead, Chomper. Just get rid. Just you know, go ahead. Get rid of us, man. Just go ahead. And then he doesn't do it, bro. Reverse psychology. Isn't reverse psychology so good, bro?
Fine. I'm done with this. Keep your planet and stay bored. I would have loved to have seen you face the God Killer. You may not be a god, but this battle would have been Saiyan versus Saiyan. In fact, King versus King. Wait! This last sentence, though, immediately then begins to pique the king's interest.
Okay.
Any questions?
I was supposed to say King Vegito, but yeah, King Sadala.
King? Leaving Chomper to now.
Oh, Chomper got him! Chomper got him! We got him. we got him.
Standing up tall from his throne for the first time in probably hours.
Another Saiyan King? Huh?
Shouts, "Tell me more, Destroyer! Bring me this Saiyan King you speak of."
Man, you gotta love Saiyans, man. And there we have it, guys, bro. There we have it, bro. Man, you guys gotta love Saiyans, bro. Just the battle-hardened nature, man. Don't you guys just always love a good fight, man? So that's why I love Saiyans, bro. Saiyans are just amazing, bro. Like they know what time it is, bro. They know how to keep us entertained, bro. They know how to have fun. All right, let's just say that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. See you then. Peace out.